Hi, I'm Carol Speaker. I'm 52 years old and I'm on a weight loss journey to lose 100 pounds in 1 year on YouTube. If you're new to my channel, I made an intro video that tells my story of how I lost 120 pounds 16 years ago. I wrote a book about it, but then tragedy struck and I gained it back. So now I am using my own book to lose the weight again, and you're welcome to join me. The last couple of weeks have been difficult for me. I have been experiencing a setback from my traumatic brain injury that I sustained 8 months ago in a car accident. And these setbacks are not anything new. I get them all the time since I got the injury, so I'm not worried about it at all. And at this point, 8 months later, I pretty much know exactly what to do, which is I have to rid my brain of all stimulation and just lay in bed and keep a really calm and peaceful environment and stay well hydrated, sleep well, and eat well. So that's what I've been focusing on. I could not do any exercises. I couldn't even bring myself to stretch. I just have had no energy. When the brain is healing, it takes up, I think it's like 20 or 30% of your whole body's energy just to heal. So it makes you really, really tired. I have had a very difficult time sleeping, which has made me even more tired. So I'm figuring it out though. I'm not over the hump yet. I'm still dragging my feet, but I do have good news. I cheated this week and weighed myself before the video. And so I know how much I weigh. I'm down to 213 now. I've lost 2 pounds. I'm so excited about that. Mainly because this would be easy for me to either stagnate or go backwards, which would be fine. I wouldn't be upset about that. It's just that why not celebrate when it does the opposite? So I'm still moving forward, which is a huge win for me. And it just goes to show how important nutrition is with weight loss. It's actually more important than exercise. Exercise is really for feeling good. You can lose weight just by counting your calories or whatever it is that you do. Just by watching what you eat, you can lose weight 100% that way. But for me, the fitness part is actually the reason why I'm doing this. And I realized this week that I never actually went over my whole goal, my whole motivation for doing this. And it is, let me just set the record straight. It is not to fit into a bathing suit. I'm kind of beyond caring about that right now. With the brain injury and I'm in menopause, I'm 52. I just got out of I just got divorced. So trying to be attractive is not my goal here. It's my motivation for losing weight is to feel better, to be able to move easier in my body. And with the brain injury and how tired I feel, and the brain injury actually makes me feel a little bit weaker than normal. So having this heavy body to move around is so much more difficult. So that is what got me off my butt and decided to do something about it, because I was just gaining and gaining and gaining every single week ever since I got into the car accident. And I knew if I didn't start to try to lose the weight, I would be 300 pounds before I knew it. So that's my motivation. It really is just to make life easier for me to get around and do stuff with this brain injury. And I know the brain injury is going to heal and I'll be better soon. But I don't know. I mean, maybe losing the weight will help the brain injury. Who knows? I know that I was inflamed because I was eating not the right food. My number one motivator is I want to get back to cycling. I've mentioned that before in my videos. I love cycling. It lights my heart up. It lights my soul up. And so I was really just kind of training for cycling. But I mean, I I I live where we have harsh winters, and I've always had to take the winters off from cycling, and I've never trained for cycling before. So I just get started again in April, and it's hard for the first 2 weeks, but then it gets easy. So if that's what I end up having to do this time around, I will, but I would like to get back to the workouts that I was doing. The workouts that I was doing in these fitness shorts that I'm posting, they're so easy. I am not working really hard. I'm only doing one set, and I'm not pushing myself too hard because of the brain injury. So I really feel like I can at least get back to that. So that's a goal of mine. It may not be this week though. I don't know when it will be, but I want to get back to that. So that's, just so you know, that's a goal of mine. Food wise, I did great this week. I ate exactly what I was supposed to eat within my 1,500 calories. I stayed perfectly hydrated. Yeah, so I was very well behaved, and I think that's why I lost the 2 pounds. Last night was a terrible night for me, and I just feel super, super drained today because of it. I didn't get any sleep, and I just felt sick. I just didn't feel good at all, and I have a headache today because of it. So pushing through all of this, trying to lose the weight with the brain injury is so much harder than what I've had to do before. I'm highly motivated to keep going and not lose my momentum. And yeah, so I just want to feel good. So I'm grasping at everything that'll help me feel good, and losing the weight is one of them. So this week I did have a couple maybe moments of temptation. It was more like I was tempted to boredom eat. I wasn't hungry so much. I just kind of had this, that's kind of what I started to do, with my bad eating habits, was I bored eat. And having to lay in bed, I did think about food a couple of times, but it wasn't cravings at all. And it wasn't even a strong temptation. It was very minor. I got on top of it immediately. I did not let the thoughts trail to, more food, or thinking about it, or how good it would taste. I immediately stomped it out, and I did my little hack of, ooh, gross. My sugar is gross hack. It wasn't a sugar craving. I don't think it was a sugar craving, but I still went there. I was like, oh no, that would be gross. I don't want that. And it worked. I just didn't think about it anymore because I wasn't hungry. I really was just bored. So I identified what it was that was causing me to want to eat, and it was just sheer boredom. I think about my cabin a lot. There's a lot of projects that need to get done around here. So that's sort of that for me, that's how I switch the channel. Whenever I'm thinking about something that I don't want to be thinking about or shouldn't be thinking about, I immediately go to working out in my mind a project that I'm going to do around the cabin. And that just takes my mind off of stuff. So that's what I did. And yeah, there's really not a lot to report this week. I don't have any tips for you this week because my brain just isn't working right, and I don't think whatever tip I have to give you, I wouldn't do it justice. Other than, I think the topic for this week really is nutrition is the most important part of weight loss. In the past, when I rode my bike and still needed to lose weight, I noticed that if I ride my bike and, I'm burning all those calories, then, and if I'm eating those calories because, it makes me hungry, I wasn't losing any weight. I was just, maybe getting fitter. I don't know, but I was still maintaining, even though, and I was in the early days when I didn't really know how to lose weight. I was just kind of, trying everything. It was shocking to me that I could ride, 33 miles and weeks go by and I'm just not losing any weight. And so, yeah, that was when I realized, okay, I can't just eat whatever I want and ride my bike. I have to actually watch it. And then I noticed that just reducing my calories wasn't enough, because then I felt really tired when I ride my bike. I would come home and I'd just collapse in my bed. I was so tired. And so I knew I had to change something. And that was when I switched to a high protein diet. That changed. That was a game changer. And so it's really not just about how much you eat. It's what you eat. So that's really the core. I think I want to stress is that I can be laying in bed every day, all day for 2 weeks pretty much, and still lose 2 pounds. I do have a light at the end of the tunnel. A friend of mine has a gadget called a beamer. I think it's spelled BEMER. And I used it earlier on in my injury recovery, and oh my gosh, it helped me so much. It helped me so much. I used it also while I was having to prepare the cabin for winter, and that was the only thing that made that possible, because I was in a bad way when I think the beamer actually got me over the hump, feeling good enough to feel like I could start a YouTube channel. So she is coming by in a couple of days to bring me her beamer to borrow it for, I don't know, a month or two. And I'm going to use it twice a day, every day for a month or two, and we'll see how I feel. I don't get paid any money whatsoever to even talk about the beamer. I'll leave a link in the description box. I don't get any money for that either. It's just a link for you. It's not an affiliate link. But I love this thing. It's really expensive. So that's why I don't own one. I think it's like $2,500 or $5,000. I can't remember. But it's really expensive. But if you have the money, it is worth it, because I believe it helped my shoulder. And my brain injury. The first time I used it, I had the shoulder injury I was recovering from and a fresh brain injury. And the first time I used it, I could feel a strong aching sensation in my shoulder and my head when the first 3 times that I used it. And oh my gosh. And then after that, I just didn't feel anything. And I think that's most people's experience. They just don't feel anything when they're using it, so they're not sure if it's working. But I can tell you it works, because after about 3 days of using it, I went from only being able to stay in bed. Like, I could only get up to go to the bathroom, and that was it. And I went from that state, and 3 days later, suddenly I was up and doing stuff. I mean, I wasn't running marathons, but I was out of bed and I was capable of of doing stuff. So it was a game changer. And so I highly recommend the Beamer if you want to look into it. I can testify that it works. It is definitely worth the money. And if I had the money, I would totally buy one. But fortunately, I have a friend who has one. So, and I think I mentioned in a couple videos ago, my background is in massage therapy. So I have a lot of massage therapy friends who have all of these cool gadgets and tricks up their sleeves. So I have access to it. So that's great. So I'll keep you posted on how that goes. Hopefully by this time next week, I'll be feeling so much better because of the Beamer. And if I suddenly start posting fitness videos, you'll know why. That's why. So yeah, that's it. That's it for my update. I think I told you everything. And I have high hopes that I'll be feeling good as new soon, but I'm not pushing myself. I'm old enough to know better than that. Weight loss is not worth, having permanent brain damage for. So my brain injury comes first, absolutely. And then, but I know that I can continue to lose weight even with the brain injury. So, all right, everybody, have a wonderful week. And like I said last week, I will be reading your comments as soon as I get back online. And as soon as I can read, I should say. I can't even read simple sentences right now. So it hurts my head. It actually starts to ache. So I'll show my way in next, and then I'll check in next week. Talk to you later. Have a great week. Okay, time to weigh in. Whoa, 213. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm down to 213 now. Woohoo! All right, see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.